to and learning and studying, I said, this is where this came from. I ended up, man, having my first game was like 13. I was just trying to feel things out, but I felt I could have did a whole lot more. Second game, I had 21. That's when Dale stopped me going into the locker room. He said, look, Chris, he said, we need you to score more. I said, Coach, I'll try. And that third game, I had 48. The fourth game, I think 30, whatever. And then the fifth game of Florida, that's when it was, nationally televised. They were the number one team in the SEC. I had 53. And fouled out 3 of their guards, and then that's when it exploded for me. And I still, man, I'm like, wow, I look back. But the reason why it was so hard for me, brothers, is this. I could never embrace success the whole time I was there. I could never get comfortable with it because I was always thinking that something's going to happen to me.
Too good to be
true. This is too good to be true. And I started reflecting the older I got, and I said, this is why. And this is why I'm so adamant with trying to educate myself and just to share as much information as possible. Because I said, man, I was like, what caused me to think this way? They say our society, our environment, and the people around have a way of molding and shaping us. And I said, we used to watch Sanford and Son and Good Times on a continuous basis. And they were always either in the junkyard or the ghetto. And they were always trying to get out. And every time something was about to happen that would get them out the ghetto, something would happen to kick them right back in.
Yeah.
Every show. I said, man, this seems like a social conditioning. And so I started to look at all the stuff I was listening to and learning and studying. I said, this is what